Hi Gemini, thank you for stopping by Moonlit Tarot to get your July General Tarot Reading forecast. Well, it's not a forecast anymore because it is July. Sorry about that. After let's see, I have Gemini and Leo, and then I'll start my love readings for July, okay? So Gems, before I do a reading, I'll meditate, because I don't have you sitting here in front of me. I can't just read your physical energy, which is how I read people in my physical. So I'm checking in with the Gemini nation out there, the Gemini planet, and picking up on some of your energies. And what I got was that a lot of you are just like stuck in this really humdrum feeling, and it just feels like there's too many, I wouldn't call it responsibilities, because I feel like it's not about responsibility with you guys. I feel like y'all are fine with responsibility. I feel like it's more like obligations. You guys have obligations right now, a lot of obligations, and that's fine, you know, that's just, I don't think y'all are feeling any type of, you're not angry that you have obligations, but I feel like some of you are really restless. Like, I got the image of, have you ever jumped off into a pool off the high-rise board, or jumped off a really tall, like a 40-foot cliff into a lake or something like that? That feeling, that exhilaration, that feeling of powerlessness almost, and thrill and adrenaline is a craving that you have right now. That's what I'm getting for you guys. Like, you guys are craving adrenaline. You're craving a new experience. You're feeling somewhat stuck, okay, in your obligations, whatever that means. So that was what I got for my pre-shuffle. I got some other information, but let's just see how this all works out with the cards. Real quick spiel. This reading is for Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Cross Watchers are welcome. Messages will not resonate with everyone, and that's quite all right. Go check out your other signs on my channel, or check out any other beautiful tarot reader on YouTube. These are group readings, so I'm not going to pick up on the same energy every single time. It's impossible. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me at moonlittarotscope@gmail.com. Okay? So I do feel like with you guys that gems get a bad rap, right? Gems get a bad rap. And I almost feel like you guys are stuck in, like, not trying to prove yourself, but I get this whole, like, but I'm good. I'm a good person. Okay? But circumstances and situations that you might have put yourself in, because what I was seeing was full in reverse, was like jumping without thinking into something without really thinking it through. The spontaneity and the adrenaline, the thing that you were craving, that is the same thing that might have put you in a situation now where you feel obligated because you did something like that. But I feel like by you attempting to correct that, not attempting to, I feel like you guys are correcting whatever that was. It's got you feeling a little meh. Like, I'm trying to explain the feeling. It's restlessness, basically. It's restlessness. It's feeling dampened. I'm hearing the word dampened, like somebody put a wet blanket on you. There's a desire to get back to center, and there's a desire to take a break from all of this, you know? And that might be, you know, the whole message. It's not even 5 minutes. The whole message you might have needed to hear when you came here was, go freaking do something wild and fun and free. It's going to make you feel that feeling, because it's going to definitely like get you into, well, your soul is asking for this freedom. So let's get into this a little deeper. So to start off your reading, we have the Ace of Wands that just jumped out. This is, the aces are offers or gifts that kind of come out of nowhere. They're not necessarily manifested by you, but it's the beginning of a new cycle, or it's the beginning of something new. So this is a new passion, okay? So wands for me are passions, things that we feel strongly about, something that you get inspired about. You wake up in the middle of the night and you can't stop thinking about it, and you just can't, and it's like, yes, but it's creativity and passion and forward movement, and it's energy. All right, so that's what's going on with you right now. That's really cool. That's great, you know? It's just like, let's see how we put this into action. Let's see what's crossing you from grabbing this wand and moving ahead. What's crossing Gemini, please? I actually got two cards. I got the Sun and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Some of you are comfortable. It's easier to stay in this sort of distracted state of mind where every day is just another day, and you just enjoy the small pleasures that you normally do on a daily basis as a safe place. You're in a safe place. But because it's crossing your Ace of Wands, this is telling me that your desire for security and comfort is outweighing your ability to take risks, and not ability, but this right here is getting squashed by feeling too safe, wanting to stay safe, not wanting things to change. You're not grasping this, so that's okay. Everybody's where they're at in life. I'm just the messenger. But there is something new coming in for you. That's where this is coming from. This whole, like, I want that feeling, that free-falling feeling. The free-falling, just that, whoa, you're just like, wow, like intense feeling is what you guys are craving. And it's right here. But what's crossing you and blocking you is safety and possibly a romantic interest that has kind of ran its course, but because it's safe and because it's normal and it's because of what you're used to, it could be keeping you from moving forward in what it is that the universe, what direction the universe is offering you. Okay? All right, let's go in a little further, Gems. What is the subconscious influence here? The Full card. Full card came out in reverse in my pre-shuffle meditation. So here it is in your subconscious. I couldn't really pick any more. Like, this is going along with what I was feeling with my meditation exactly. Literally, he's jumping off a cliff. Okay, jumping off a cliff. This is also an Aries card for me. It's a propulsion card. So if you have any Aries in your life, it's maybe some of their energy. If you can take that on a little bit, it can give you a little bit more propulsion to move forward into life with something new. Because this is new. This is zero. This is a brand new start. We got the zero and we got the ace, baby. So this is really cool. So I feel like definitely there's something new and inspirational happening within you. This is my, on the other side, the dark side of the moon card. That doesn't mean it's dark or evil. What it means is it's the part of you that you're not aware of. Okay? Sometimes in life we get to a point where we don't really know if we can trust ourselves. So we don't go. This is subconscious. So this is not information that you have, but it's information that I can give you if you're resonating with this. And it's telling me that, yes, there is a brand new start for you. There is a brand new path. It's full of perils and it's scary and you can't take much with you. Okay? Can't take a bunch of baggage with you. Maybe a little hobo sack. That's all you're going to get. Alright? What is the past influence here? What is the past influence for Gemini? For some of you, this is going to be a romantic reading. This is going to be about leaving something behind that had become comfortable for you. No, this is too difficult. Let's try again. What's the past influence? What is a past influence for Gemini, please? Ten of Cups in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. So, something that you thought was going to work out didn't work out. Everybody thinks they want this Ten of Cups, right? This is sort of like emotional enrichment and emotional fulfillment. And this is sort of like, to me, it's kind of the card of like where we're all conditioned as human beings. We're all conditioned to say this is where we want to be in life. Emotional fulfillment and enrichment. This is in reverse. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's letting me know that you had an offer in the past and it didn't work out. You didn't, instead of getting what you thought you would get, you learned that maybe what it is you want isn't necessarily what you thought you wanted. Okay, that's wacky. All right. Some of you aren't ready for the Ten of Cups in the upright because you are missing the fire and the passion that goes along with it. This is what's missing here. So even though you did the right thing by, this is sort of like, to me, with the family card, you know, I'm providing, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and yet I'm not feeling any enrichment. This is not giving me emotional rest that you thought it would. It's almost like, okay, so, you know, you get a good job, you get a nice car, you're an independent woman, independent man, whoever you are, and you're doing all the things you're supposed to do, and yet there's something missing here. There's a missing piece. So you did everything you were supposed to do. You took that offer. You had an offer. You took it. But it didn't bring you emotionally what it is you needed. And that's why you're feeling restless. There's a lack. There's a lack. Because the fire is missing. Some of you guys are missing a fire sign, or some of you guys need more fire in your life. Okay? Wow. Okay, that card just wanted to pop on out. And this is going to be your, and I got this so much for you guys in the feeling of this card, which was the Seven of Pentacles. So this is sort of looking back at your work and going, I put so much work into this. Is it worth it? This is taking stock. This is literally the taking stock, like the stocking. Not taking stock, but what is it they call it? Retail people? Where you go in and you count everything? You know what I'm talking about. This is the counting thing. And it's also the recognition that maybe all of this wasn't, all the time and effort I put into it really wasn't actually worth it. And and it's also a feeling of impatience. There's impatience. So because this is what your wish is, I do feel strongly that you guys are just restless. All right? It's almost like if I can stomp all over whatever it is that I've been working on, then I can be free. But I also get that that's not necessarily what needs to happen. Is everything needs to blend. There's too much this and there's too much of the responsibilities and the daily drudgeries and the proving of yourselves, whatever that means. That is your focus when your passion, the thing that actually drives you, the thing that you love, is getting left behind. And this could be a person. This could also be, for many of you, a project or something creative, or your zest for life. Some of y'all literally just need a vacation. Some of y'all just need a vacation. You need a break. You need a break. What else is going on? And my cards just went ballistic. There's a lot of chaos and confusion. I'm getting that too. So I need to slow my energy down a little bit and see what I can. I just keep getting drawn to this card. If you have someone with strong Aries in their chart, know that they're influencing you right now. But you also, this is really, I mean, I'm really focusing on this card because I feel like the drudgery is getting you guys down. And Geminis, y'all know how to work and stuff. We all do, but there's definitely a need to be adventurous, to explore, to try new things. You guys aren't comfortable just sitting in the same place all the time. All right? So I don't really see this right here. This isn't true. This in a blocking position is letting me know that you guys are actually taking the safe road. Taking the safe road rather than the risky road, you know? Now, I'm not promoting high-risk behavior. I'm just promoting, for you guys, the expression. I feel like there's an expression that you have something passionate to express to the world, or to yourself, or to one person. I don't know what it is. But because you're focused so much on proving yourself, counting and, you know, taking stock of this and that or the other, you're losing your ability to have fun and let yourself be free and just be the loving soul that you are. And the happy, carefree exploration. You need to explore. The more that you explore, the more you're going to be able to integrate into your day-to-day life and enrich your day-to-day life, rather than just getting stuck in the everyday responsibilities and obligations that, yes, you have, but there's something that needs to be added to it. The universe is telling you that, right? Because of this ace. There's more that can be added to this, and by experiencing something new, or going out and trying something new, or opening your mind to something new, it's only going to enrich your day-to-day life so that you don't feel so restless, right? All right, let's see what's happening moving forward. And we have the Three of Swords in reverse. This is not a love reading, but it is pointing at a lot of signs. So we'll get into love reading soon. This to me is my pain card. This is physical pain, emotional pain, soul level pain. Pain is not something to be afraid of, guys, because if we didn't know pain, then we wouldn't know joy. If we didn't have dark, then we wouldn't know light, right? So let's not be afraid of the near future. But yeah, I'm getting that. Sort of like, yeah, I just heard, at least I'm going to feel something. You know, a lot of you are in a emotional shutdown, and you're in autopilot, okay? You're just doing, moving, not emotionally driven at all. So seeing this card in the near future is letting me know that there is going to be a catalyst of some type in your near future that is going to change your heart. Change your heart. Change your heart. I don't think I've ever said those words before. Let's clarify. How about that? I'm going to use my playing cards. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Let's go for it. What is this pain? What is this pain? For many of you, it's going to be mental anguish. And it's this cycling that's going around in your head that will come to an end, but it'll be a painful conclusion, but it will come to an end. What is this Three of Swords in reverse, please? You're going to have an opportunity to attract love into your life. Oh, this may be a desire for new love, for new romance, just to fall in love with life again. It doesn't even have to be a person. I feel like, Gems, that you are attracting attention around you, even though you may not be aware of it because you're sort of laser focused on this humdrum obligation all the time. But you guys are going to come across a love offer, I see that you're going to refuse it, and this is going to cause pain. You could refuse it because it will distract you from meeting your obligations. This could cause a breakup. It could also cause a heartbreak, but it could also just cause pain. Alright? Just like, okay, why did that go down like that? I don't feel like you're going to regret the refusal. But I think, okay, yeah, it's going to be painful, but you're not going to expect it to be painful. The pain that you feel after you refuse this new offer of love that's coming in, literally that could be anything, okay? It could be a person, it could be a family member offering you an olive branch, a friend that wants to make up with you, somebody that you've maybe argued with. Seeing that it's just going to it's like going to come out of nowhere. Someone's going to come to you, apologize, offer you something new. It's either that. The other scenario I'm seeing is that you meet someone new that you have an immediate electric connection with. Both times you refuse it, okay? And by doing that, it's going to cause you pain that you didn't expect to have, but at least you feel something. And by feeling something emotionally, you're going to be able to possibly change that. All right? Interesting. Very interesting, gems. Your readings are always very interesting to me. And I know that sometimes they're difficult. I have a harder time translating them because they're so dualistic. But on the other hand, I have a kinship with Geminis because I'm strong Sagittarius, so I am a Gemini counterpart. Literally, we are opposite signs of the zodiac. So it's like we know how to fight and we know how to play all at the same time. There's an understanding, a deep understanding of each other. There's also a deep disconnect as well. Everything's dual with Geminis, which I think is cool, but can be agonizing for you guys at times. Especially if you think too much. Whew, my God. Anyway, I don't know why I went off on that. All I'm saying is, it's a little complicated what's happening in your life. I can understand the need here to just let loose, set free, jump off a cliff. But I'm not asking anybody to hurt themselves. Please don't do that. Please. It could be something. Some people can get a thrill by just doing something spontaneous, like when you were a kid and you're like, you know what, screw it, let's just pitch a tent in the backyard and we'll sleep outside tonight. You need spontaneity. You need to do something that's just like wacky, off the chain wacky, spontaneity on the spot, you know. I think that's going to really get you some more freedom as far as out of this kind of this rut that I'm feeling. There's nothing wrong with where you're at, but if you are uncomfortable with where you're at, these are the messages I'm getting. Your advice cards. We've got 3 aces. This is interesting. So I'm getting so much newness coming into your life, so many new opportunities, so many new ideas, but I'm getting that you're rejecting so much rejection. It could be you that's rejected, or it's them that's rejecting you, or just, but I feel more so, gems, that you're the ones rejecting. Your approach, your advice is to stay out of your head, please, and don't think too much, okay? With this Ace of Swords, you've had enough of this. Stop thinking, start living. That's what your soul is begging you for. It's also my soul card. The Fool card to me is a soul. Literally, it is a soul. My interpretation of the Fool is a soul because it has no limits. It can jump off a cliff and not get hurt. Now, we have limits. We live in human bodies. Please don't hurt yourself. But your soul needs to be set free of something. So much rejection happening. Rejection is God's protection. I'm interested in this next card. What is going on in the environment of Gemini? Gemini environment, please. Okay. Nine of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. You guys are in fear because you're stuck in a slow-moving energy. You feel like this is the right thing to do out of fear, okay? Now, the Knight of... There's something wrong with the Knight of Coins, okay? Don't get me wrong. It's... The Knight of Coins is very purposeful in every action that he takes. He thinks out everything all the way through before he does it, because he's very methodical in getting what it is he needs and in providing. He's a wonderful provider for those that he loves, but this is causing you fear for whatever reason. This is what's going on around you. Slow moving, fearful energy. I keep getting this, Lovers in Reverse came out. I keep getting this feeling over and over of, but I have to. But I have to. Why? What is it, you guys, that makes you feel so obligated? What they want you to know. Six of Cups, Soul card. Beautiful card. This is a Cancer card. We're in Cancer season, and it is a strong Cancer season. It is an emotional time. It's a nice time. It's a nurturing time, but it's an emotional time. So what they want you to know is that there is a soulmate connection in your life, possibly. This is also going back to your childhood, and maybe looking back at your childhood at some of the things that brought you joy. You see that white on my nose? Look. That's a stupid light. I was like, what's on my nose? Anyway. Whatever. So they want you to know that whatever's going on with you, you can probably dig your way out of it by finding what it was that brought you joy as a child and connecting with the type of people that you connected with when you were a child that made you feel free and made you feel light. And this could be a soulmate coming in to help you move out of this energy and help you understand that, yes, we all have obligations, but our obligations aren't everything, right? What is the most likely outcome for Gemini? I'm feeling very disconnected from my emotions. So I think you guys are very disconnected from your emotions as well. And I think that this catalyst here is this right here is saying jump into this Cancer energy of emotional exploration, healing, and growth. Nurturing. This is a very nurturing card as well. Okay? So think about that. Final outcome, the Hanged Man in reverse. Being stuck. Being stuck. This is literally the being stuck. Unable to see things differently. It's almost like you're going to end this month the way it started. But you're going to go through something in the process, okay? Something will shock you out of your zombie state, all right? There's going to be some type of rejection. I feel like it's coming from you. This is going to stifle you a little bit, all right? Now, this is a very enlightened place. This is the Hanged Man in any direction. I don't care if it's upright or in reverse. To me, it's an extremely enlightened card, okay? But because it's in reverse, there is a fear of looking at things differently. This is uncomfortable. Looking at things differently and enlightenment is uncomfortable. This is definitely more comfortable. Y'all need to get out of your comfort zone. Be your wild, crazy Gemini self, okay? Yes, Gemini, I think that's going to be your reading. I hope it did help you on some level. I am quite scattered and disconnected, but I can only interpret that right now as what you guys are going through. So hopefully you got something out of this, okay? Lots of love, you guys. I really do care for you, and I want to thank you for allowing me to do your reading. Take care. Bye.